Zelensky is now shaking down our cowardly Congress for more cash at the very moment our own economy and our own borders are collapsing. Watch.
At this time, we have two key financial needs of the country. That's $38 billion to make up for the deficit of our budget for next year, and other $17 billion that were verified by the World Bank and needed to rebuild the critical infrastructure. We need also targeted credits in the amount of $2 billion to rebuild the electric energy infrastructure after the destruction and to expand our export to Europe. The scope of this year's support should be not less than $5 billion.
What? Some uppity foreigner in a T-shirt demanding money for his critical economic needs? We have critical economic needs too, buddy. Who are you, troll? Go away. What? Since when does that guy have a claim on our treasury? So this is the job of people like Sandy Cortez, to remind us again, to break the spell of hypnosis the U.S. Congress is under. We don't owe this guy anything, not one thing. Good luck, pal. That's it. And as our economy degrades and our border is gone, that guy's lecturing us with some Christmas list, like I want this, that, and I want a bicycle too. You better send it, quick. Really? Up yours, buddy. And at the same time, dragging us, the entire West, toward nuclear war, telling us we have to nuke Russia. And what does Sandy Cortez do? She affirms it. She's not a progressive. She's a stealthy neocon operative. The entire leadership of the so-called progressive movement is that. They're totally and utterly corrupt. Is anyone on the left pointing this out? Has Cenk Uygur said a word about it? The so-called radicals at Chapo Trap House? The Atlantic Magazine, NPR, MSNBC, are these left-wing media organizations always telling you how deeply they care about oppressed peoples? All of them calling for radical race war every day. But when actual civilization-ending war looms on the horizon, they're cheerleading for it, right alongside the Pentagon.
We're going to stay with our efforts to support Ukraine for as long as it takes.
We will not waver from our commitment to support Ukraine as long as it takes.
We will continue to support Ukraine for as long as it takes.
You're already north of $15 billion in terms of those commitments. How far do you go?
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes to do what? Has anyone even asked that question? Has Sandy Cortez asked that question? Have your progressive pals asked that question? As long as it takes to do what? How long is that? What's the goal? And at what cost? And what's the risk? Should we weigh those? No. As long as it takes. Why? Because they're getting more powerful, even as our country is getting less powerful by the day. So where are the real liberals? Where are the real progressives?